Hello guys, and welcome to episode 22 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Clan Skryre, going for world domination. Previously, we managed to successfully take Lothern, and now what we're going to be doing is continuing, probably towards the Shrine of Asuryan. I know that there's a nice building here we can probably get. Actually, I'm not sure if the Skaven get that special building, but we'll head that way anyway with at least one army, which will most likely be Federaith, whilst Ikit Claw heads to Val's Anvil, because we can probably take the last settlement of Calador. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head this direction. I don't know if it's worth moving 50% and going into ambush stance, just in case the Hexawattle armies want to come back. We only need 25% to adopt, so we'll go a bit further. That's fine. What's the ambush chance there? 56%, that's reasonable. Alright, let's go take Angariel, and then the turn after we can take the Shrine of Asuryan. Tyrion is here, but he's very weak right now. We'll loot and occupy that. Thank you very much. Add the Tower of Lycian as well. I should probably start destroying some of these buildings. We'll do that this turn for Val's Anvil. And I'll do it the turn before we attack the Tower of Lycian. Right, Federaith. Get Blastmaster. And the Assassin needs to continue to level up. I'm going to go Survivalist. Actually no, we need to head towards Assassin's Trophy, never mind. Alright, Ulcess. Time for him to take Tor Anlek. We can assault it this turn. That army's pretty nice, with the high unit ranks there. Oh, we are in range if we march to back this up. That's good. Happy with that.
Master Engineer.
Good.
Ruin the enemy.
Let's grab a Doom Wheel for Transform. Nice. Right, time for Ulcess to make this attack. What's the other map like? Okay, this could be an interesting one for my artillery. I'm not sure really where I want to put it. I'll probably put it maybe on the corner. I will see. Let's jump on in. It depends on which way the towers are facing. I don't have that much artillery to start anyway. But I want to definitely keep the Death Globe mortars out of line of sight of the towers though. I really wish you could get more Death Globe mortars. They're such a good unit. They really are. There's nothing on the corner I think that can attack us, so yeah, we'll stick the catapults over here as well as the Death Globe mortars, and I'll move them up at the start. Meanwhile, we'll have all of these just come towards the corner as well. They can charge in. We got these to kind of distract them from the bottom. Definitely put the Warp Block Jezzails here. And my weapon teams. Okay. Gamble for more wins, only on 11. Let's start the battle. Climb up. Okay. Start moving up a little bit more here. All of these Skaven slaves, just going to have them climb walls. And the Warp Block Jezzails, we've got 4 of them. We'll just move them up so they're in range to potentially attack things on the walls. Make them a group. Put the Skaven slaves into a group. Skaven slave slingers and so on into a group. Put those into the same group there. Gonna move all of these forwards. My artillery definitely just needs to move in on this corner. Alright, we need our leaders to start going knocking on the gates. Oh, those mortars demolish the Lothern Sea Guard. It's beautiful. Catching them on the corner here is actually fantastic. And it's nice to see the mage taking a lot of damage. And transform with the Sword of Cain. Now on a Doom Wheel. Oh, that's so awesome. I need to try and like drop this. I don't know how to like really change it. Ah, nice, that hit perfect. That's good. Right, they can start ripping up the Lothern Sea Guard there. Oh, nice, we absolutely annihilated that hero as well. Those are doing fantastically well. I guess they have sword and shield. They're pretty damn good. Bring up some more inside. And start hitting the Shadow Warriors. It's a lot of range forces, so they're not going to be that effective. Oh, that noble also taking a ton of damage now. Probably doing quite a lot of friendly fire. Throw down the Sword of Cain inside. See if we can push them into that spell. It looks like they're starting to walk into it. Alright, nearly taking down the gate. There we go. We're broken through. Get them in there. We definitely need to go for the range forces further back there. Oh, wow. Look at these. It's doing so much damage. Right, let's get on these Lothern Sea Guard. Or the White Lines of Trace is a good shout as well. I will throw down the Fear of Aramar. Make sure to get down the Vermintide. This is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. Let's get these Skaven slaves. Just go run towards the center and start triggering army losses a bit more.
Warlock Master!
I think that's army losses. Anyway, that's good. These sieges go surprisingly well sometimes. They really do. Let's end the battle there. All that artillery flying in from the right hand side of the screen looks awesome. 314 kills for the Death Globe mortars. Nuts. Love those things. They are the main power behind Ulces's army. Obviously Ulces has his magic as well, which is pretty good. Getting those storm vermin inside the walls actually helped out a lot. Killing a lot of those units. Somehow, the Skaven Slaver Spears survived with 10 men. I'm probably going to re-recruit them anyway, but... Yep, there's that. Getting lots of stuff. We'll sack it. Because I think we have enough movement to just take it straight afterwards. We do. Cool. And this is one we might be able to throw the extra food into, so let's do that. At least level it up a little bit. And we can throw in the Rattling Warrens there just to get our growth going sooner than later. Okay. Transform. Can max out Survivalist. Well, that's Fabricate, sorry. And now the movement for Transform. We're going to ignore the gates. I'm probably just going to head towards Ranel. Like almost immediately. If we can wipe out Trace sooner than later, that'd be good. Although Trace, Nagarath and Avalon all have land over here. So we're going to have to take out Nagarath at some point across the water. Are we also at war? No, we're not. Okay, never mind. It's just when I clicked on Nagarath, it showed them at war with Cecil de Tor. Alright. Really successful turn. Let's just head up. Oh, that's Quark. Okay, next one. Frozen Cities over here. Let's go to Skittis. Not sure what this is. Is that like our mission? Raid the following region. We can do that actually. And then raise or sack the Isle of Wights. No. Interesting.
Unlikely.
Let's go and have a look at what we can build. I really wish we could get better garrisons here. Oh nice, Brion can finally get its walls. I'll grab the brine mining pits as well. Misnar can start building its walls up. Probably throw in the Taskmaster's platform, although, saying that, Rattling Warrens is probably a good shout. I'll probably do the same here actually. Might as well throw our money about. No reason really not to. Rattling Warrens is a good idea. Bit of a waste at Togovan, I think. These settlements just don't feel worth upgrading. Not until I've really secured the borders. Because they're always going to have tiny garrisons. So if Bretonnia ever declares war on us, they could easily take Waterfall Palace and Valzarville. So if I max these out and then they have loads of like juicy buildings in them that we just lose instantly, I'll be really, really annoyed. I guess the best way to get around that is by upgrading this to the max. That still probably wouldn't be enough to defend themselves. Karak Norn is a good candidate though for some money. I might throw in the hunting camp here. Either that or the rubbish pit. Hunting camp would be good because it gives us resources for trade if we ever get it. We'll start getting the arcane generator as well. We're on 37,000. Not enough to spend it on. Ooh, Nagarond and Cecil de Tor, potential trade partners. That's a shame that they don't like us enough yet, though. Trade agreement, please. Non-aggression pact and a trade agreement. Their demand's 1,100. You would get quite a lot, right? Let's do it. They're pretty weak, but a trade agreement will be very, very good for us. Great. And increasing what we're exporting by building those sort of buildings, the resource buildings. Yeah, it's also a great way to improve our income. So Morphin Rot, yeah, he can head inland a little bit. Go see what's over here. Eventually I want to end up at Martek though. Saying that, it's going to take us, what, 3 turns to get up there? So we'll probably start heading up there next turn. Let's move on to the next turn. We attain an Avalon, now in a military alliance. I am a little curious about Avalon's armies, but I think most of them are in the Dark Elf lands. Good to see Hexawatl still moving away, because that means Valzanvil's vulnerable. I guess what we could do actually is maybe just destroy Hexawatl pretty quickly.
Now, what do you want from me?
Non-aggression pact for 350. I mean, honestly, we'll demand money from them. And that's high, so I mean, we could probably do like 700. Yep. Squeeze every little bit of cash out of them. Caledor's rushing back now. They might attack Lothern. We'll have to be careful about that. I really do want to take out Valzanvil though. I think we're going to delay attacking the Shrine of Assyrian. We're really starting to look strong. Like, I don't really see anybody who matches us in terms of balance of power. The only one that I did see so far was Nagarond. And that was just in the diplomacy just then. Robbers of Chaos also getting hit, so that's good. Nice.
The Vermintide.
So, Alcest and Transform. Time for them to knock on the doors of Avalon, I think. One issue I have is, like, we have the army of Tyrion here at Port Elistor. They got the army at the Shrine of Assyrian. And maybe I could normal stance go kill Erathond.
Misguided.
Yeah, looks like he's in range. Maybe move forwards. Didn't realise that we were in range. We'll take him out. Take the food. Thank you very much. Please be in range to attack the Tower of Lycian. We're not. Okay. I mean, maybe if I march back here, we can attack Valzanvil the next turn. If not, we can probably just attack the Tower of Lycian anyway, because we'll be in range. I want to take one or the other. Okay, Federaith. I think we take Port Elistor. Because if we go to the Shrine of Assyrian, he takes Angarial. Actually, might not. Let's take the Shrine of Assyrian. Because this way we don't have to go out of our way to go back on ourselves. Yeah. If I take the Shrine of Assyrian now, it means we don't have to go up here and then go back over here. We can then go just over here and then back up here, which would make more sense because if Tyrion comes down and attacks Angariel, he's on the way. So, yeah, we'll do it this way. Let's just fight this on the battle map. Let's go. Should be pretty simple. All of our artillery just makes these battles in open fields very, very easy. But the Skaven slaves, they really don't stand for much in the balance of power. But when we get into battle, like, it's all about the artillery.
What? Warplock Gazelles! Rattling a gun! Ready, ready! Spears! What orders?
I'm going to spread these out a bit more.
Spears! Rattling gun! Breaking up! What?
Let's move the artillery line backwards slightly, because then I have more space for my rattling guns. Okay, let's start the battle. Already firing away. Good stuff. Right, my Warplock Jezzail should probably focus on the Flamespire Phoenix. Right, we want to be hitting the Phoenix Guard with our artillery. And the Warplock Jezzails need to be hitting the Phoenix. This is good. Definitely kill off the Illyrian Reaver archers quickly with the rattling guns. Hopefully they run straight into that. Oh, it's a bit premature. Right, that needs to be hitting the Phoenix. We'll charge these forwards. That's good, that's the Phoenix down. I'm going to move forwards the Warp Fire Throwers to engage the Illyrian Reaver archers. Oh my days. The artillery through there was insane. Okay. We'll hit the princess. Catapults can go for the archers. Damn. That was brutal. That's it. That's victory. Held the spearmen with the Skaven slaves. Job done. Noble mown down. Oh, the princess taking a giant hit to the face. Oh, really starting to like playing with the Skaven roster. Just beautiful in battle when you just see things get annihilated, well and truly. I wonder what special building we can build here. I think we might be able to get one.
You are unworthy of our riches.
I don't think I'm gonna upgrade it straight away. It was tempting, but let's see if we can actually get a unique building here. Okay, we can get the Flame of the Saurian, so that gives extra public order and owning factions favor corruption +2. Extra lord recruit rank faction wide. It's not as good as I thought it was, but it's still okay. So we'll upgrade to get that sooner than later. And I'm actually probably going to demolish the rubbish pit to get myself a Rattling Warren there instead. That would be the smart play.
Let the bell scream, scream.
Okay, time for Alcest and Alcest and Transform. Head towards Tordranil. We'll stop on the border, which I guess Transform doesn't really need to.
Master Engineer. Grey harbinger of doom.
Let's get the Rattling Warrens at Alicia. I should probably do the same at Toraka, actually. Change that over to Rattling Warrens sooner than later, just to boost growth. Cane, again, same deal. Upgrade the Rattling Warren to a Nest Nursery at Toranlek. Force the growth, that's what we want to do. Okay. The nice thing about the growth buildings in Skaven is that they actually provide a decent amount of income as well. It's pretty broken. Taking out these gates is going to be annoying, but they're not a priority. Taking the settlements is a bigger priority than the gates, by far. The gates can't recruit anything, so there we go. And we're going to want to move up to here. Next turn, I'm going to probably go in raiding stance so we complete our mission. And then we'll attack Tor Everest. Brom needs to move over to Miragliano, or at least into this area, so we can start recruiting. And what we wanted to grab was Storm Vermin. And Deathglow Bombardiers. I'm really tempted to get a couple Poison Wind Mortars though. He's coming in at rank 4. Might do a couple Poison Wind Mortars. And we also needed one space for a Lord or Hero, sorry. So we'll get some Storm Vermin in there as well. Don't know if I want both of those. In Storm Vermin, they're pretty good. And there's a lot of them in a unit. There's 160, so they can cover quite a lot of the front line. Don't need that many of them, do we? So we'll get another Poison Wind Mortar there. Right, let's see. What can we recruit hero-wise here? Just a sorcerer, isn't it? Sharp Claws. This one's confident. The confident one is really nice. Boiler the Vomitus. Okay. Let's grab him. We'll go Pestilent Breath, Vermintide, Plague Rash. Max out Vermintide. Probably grab Blessed Filth. So we can go through Evasion. And then we can move towards Arcane Conduit. I was thinking of getting Scouting as well. That's okay. Speaking of which, we should probably throw in some army, or some armor and equipment. We'll do the spell shield for him. Ward save's good. Casting item, let's see. The Warp Storm Scroll. That's for flying units, isn't it? The Assault of Stone's fantastic, so we'll pick that up. Don't think I need the Alchemist. We'll get all these other ones though. Great. Also, did we give this guy armor? No, we didn't. He's going to need some upgraded gear soon. Can enable poison attacks for him. That's pretty nice. Plus the extra casualty replenishment rate there. Very nice. Cool. All of those. I sent him an upgrade available. As I say, like, finally level 3. We can get Misnar upgraded to level 3 as well. We have 2 rights available. We can get another Plague Priest. Alright, we'll grab him. Not sure where we're really going to want to send the Plague Priest though. Not going to lie. Maybe over to Hexawatl. Or towards like the New World colonies. I guess it's like the same sort of area. Like, I could drop it in like Pahoax and it will spread around this area, which would be pretty nice. Don't necessarily want it to hit Hexawatl itself though. Nagarythe could be a good target. Especially since I'm not going to be jumping over there straight away. Or even head up towards Avalon. Now, speaking of which, up here we do have Clan Rictus, and somebody suggested that I should try and go for a confederation with them, but I really don't think it's going to work.
No.
We are thankfully increasing in our attitude with them. I can probably use the right of the 13th scheme to boost that enough so that we can get a non-aggression pact. That then might lead to trade agreement and whatever else. Maybe like a defensive alliance or something. Then maybe we'll get the confederation. But last I saw, I think they had a lot of armies near Hagreef. So they're not too weak. So they're not likely to accept a confederation just yet. Let's head through with Belquint even further. Dargoth, Skytis, move across here.
The nation calls.
This isn't like a... Not sure. Let's head up to Kislev. I'm not sure why it's glowing green. It's not any of our missions. This one's definitely in Torves. Well, that's to raid the following region, isn't it? So we've only got one turn to do that. We're going to fail it, aren't we? It might be worth just getting as close as we can to Torves. Then again, we do still need replenishment. And not having an assassin in this army is actually really trashing our replenishment rate. Let's head down to Morphinrot. We'll start heading him up. And yeah, Morphage. We're gonna send him somewhere over here, towards Avalon, I think. So let's move up that direction. Okay. Let's just go through and see if there's anything else to build. It's just all of the elven land. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to upgrade here. It's not like we have anything else to spend our money on. This could be a complete waste, but I'm going to have faith that we will hold on to those settlements for the foreseeable future. The other thing that I'm probably going to do is recruit another lord, because we're currently on 11,000. So let's see what we can get. We did just recruit a warlord, didn't we? So I don't think I want another warlord. I liked the assassin. The assassin looks cool, but maybe not the best bet. Cunning Warlock Master and poison attacks could be pretty nice. Or we could do another Grey Seer with plague magic. No. Let's do a Warlock Master. The classic. It's level 8. And we'll just put him in the settlement and start recruiting, first of all, the classic Warp Lightning. He's going to be one that can have a couple Hell Pits. Yeah, a couple Hell Pit Abominations, that's quite nice. Maybe a couple Doom Wheels as well. That army is already looking kind of ridiculous. We'll go for a couple Rattling Guns. And then, oh, it's really tempting to get Plague Monk Censer Bearers, but I think I'll leave that for a Plague Monk to actually control. We'll have them like a themed army. So instead, kind of tempted to just get some Storm Vermin. Or maybe we could just get like some Poison Wind Mortars and stuff, similar to the Warlord's army. Yeah, I think I might do that. We'll go over to Maragliano, just like we've done with Brom. Right, Root Marcher. Let's see. We'll do Blast Master. Is that a good idea? Does that affect Doom Wheels? Or does Engineering Skill? Engineering Skill is way better. Okay. That'll do for now. Scheme of Light still doing the martial planning, so that's nice. Probably could have set martial planning in Miragliano as well, thinking about it, but a bit late to do it now. Yeah, we should steal technology as well to speed this up. Let's move on to the next turn. Oh, Confederation. That's actually a really good thing. Really good thing. We're under attack by Eladan. So this is a lot of Swordmasters of Oath. It's actually a pretty rough army for us to fight against with this army. I'm gonna have to grab, I think, a couple Menace below. And we'll jump on him. I can always Warp Storm Doom Rocket this if it gets bad. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to kill that many Swordmasters of Hoeth before they really like hit our line fully. I'm going to have to spread out massively. Yeah. I'm probably going to come back over here towards the trees, I think. It's like, this is the most open sort of area in front of us I think we can take advantage of from the start. I might have spread them out a little bit too much, but we'll go with that. Okay. I'll have these on the left as well. I'm probably going to move them further up to the left.
Rattling gun. What block Jezzails?
Yeah, let's gamble. And we'll start the deployment, start the battle. Off we go.
I'm now ready.
They're almost in range. So many Swordmasters. Surprised that's catching the range there. I'm probably going to do this to slow them down. Oh nice, they use an ability on it as well. Okay, that certainly messed them up a little bit, made the archers stop for a while. Oh, good hit there from the artillery. I really want to Warp Storm Doom Rocket. Right, these can just rush straight into the back of those archers. Okay, good. Nice, we're slowing them down with poison and the rattling guns. Should be able to get some good hits in there. This is going pretty well so far. Keeping things spread out.
Ready. Warlock desires.
Right, let's have another unit of clan rats come up.
Clan rats.
And they can go for the archers again.
Fight attack.
Just to disrupt them.
Warlock desires. Murder kill. What?
Right, let's make sure we're hitting the next healthiest unit.
Warp lightning cannon. Blade claw.
And just got to keep focused on the melee forces, because once the melee forces are dealt with, the archers will go down no problem to our artillery. Get my leader in there. I'm tempted to try out this. We'll use it on their archers, see what it does.
Warlock engineer. Sneak here.
Okay, I think it just disrupts and does damage. Yeah. It's actually pretty useful for use on archers, because it stops them from attacking. These we're going to pull back, stinging unnecessary damage. Start hitting the archers now with our artillery. Yeah, spreading out worked out so well.
Ready.
Where's my leader? There he is. He's ready to go. Should we unleash him?
Stab. Stab.
Oh, that's victory anyway.
They die.
We're going to want to chase him down, do as much damage as we can.
Warlock engineer. Rocky Gaga. Guide us, horned one.
Okay. He's just like throwing knives at him. Even kill loads of those. Let's just turn off guard on these as well. Nice. The gutter runner's so good for cleaning out these armies. It's fantastic. Just demolish every single unit with them. Once again, graphic bug on the map. That's weird. Okay, that's it. Heroic victory, apparently. I'll take it. Yeah, spreading out nicely, I think, was a really good idea. It allowed the Browning gun to get tons of kills. Also, the Warlock Jezzails, it did really well. I did not see that. I guess they were just picking off units that were being hit by the artillery and so on. I'm probably going to take the replenishment for this one, because that will allow us to take Tor Ivres. Right, Eatane's all of a sudden very strong again, but that's because of the Confederation. As I mentioned though, it's a good thing, because it means they're probably not going to support as many armies as they otherwise would. Like with if Avalon and Eatane were separate. It does mean that we're going to have to still deal with the Queen of Avalon, but oh well. They want a defensive alliance. I don't think we really want a defensive alliance, do we? I mean, we could sell them military access, I guess. Give me some money for that. Be happy. Talisman of Preservation. 17% ward save, very nice. That's a good item to get. Calador very weak, hopefully we can kill them next turn. That was an assassination attempt that failed. That's good. They tried to assassinate our assassin. Nice try. Now, this is now just constantly having to deal with the Crooked Moon. I really like that the Crooked Moon is just being an absolute pain in the ass for the Empire, because it's stopping the Empire from attacking us. If they were stronger, they would have done it already. And just need to pay attention to the Chaos armies just in case. But nope, nothing to worry about. Right, transform, dust it off. One of your Warlock engineers has found a new way to enrich Warpstone. Unfortunately, a laboratory explosion occurred the following day, leaving nothing behind but a pile of eerily glowing Warpstone dust. So I think we go for the badly mutated, the extra melee attack, weapon strength, hit points, and frenzy ability for Transform. Oh my days, this can be so good! Transform? He's already got the Sword of Cain. He is turning into an absolute beast. He's surely better than Ikit Claw almost. Alright, well unfortunately guys, it has been my time. I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, we will be attacking Val's Anvil. We will also probably attack Tyrion at Port Elister. The garrison's not too big, so I reckon Theodore Wraith might be able to take that on. We can also attack Tor Ivres with Arcstorm, hopefully. We'll see. That's it for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.